Hi, Internet. Put these down here. This is another pickup video, and I have a lot to kind of show for this pickup. I have a couple different systems here, bunch of games. It's been a fun week. I got some gift cards for Christmas that I used at a game store to pick up a bunch of games, mostly Genesis games, box Genesis games. As you can see, my Genesis collection is non-existent. The only thing I have for Genesis, and I have two games, is Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and the game I just dropped, which is, if I can figure out a way to get this without knocking over everything, Castlevania Bloodlines. So I have these two games, and then I have a bunch of, I'm knocking everything over today. I have a bunch of 32X games and stuff like that, but I got rid of a lot of my Genesis because I don't really have much attachment to it. Not that I have, I didn't grow up with an NES or a Genesis or anything like that, but I always kind of preferred the NES library to the Genesis library. I don't know, other than a few outliers like the Sonic games and stuff like that, there wasn't really much that drew me to the Genesis library. But I decided to purchase some box Genesis games and kind of restart the collection, if you would. But we'll get to those in a second. For now, up here we have a 5200 game. We have Jungle Hunt. I'm always on the lookout for 5200 games. They don't come around that often. And I really love my 5200. It's sitting right up there on the top of my little game shelf. Something in my throat. And yeah, I just love finding games for it in the wild. They're very hard to find. Oh, this is one that hasn't really been used in a while because the bottom here that you have to kind of break open to get into the system is solid there. So haven't played it yet, so I don't really know what it entails. It's probably just a very basic platformer. Another game that I actually thought I had, but turns out I didn't, was GoldenEye for the N64. Thought I had this, could have sworn I had it, and if I'm correct, I'm looking, yep, Perfect Dark. That's what I had. So GoldenEye, it's not part of the collection. I believe way back when my grandma had a N64, I believe GoldenEye was one of them. I know Mario 2 and Donkey Kong were one of them. I believe GoldenEye was one, but I don't have a lot of memories of it. Another game that I got here, Beautiful Joe 2. I didn't even know they made a second one of these. And I don't remember if I kept the first one. Nope. Thought I did. But yeah, I saw this in the store and I thought, I'm kind of surprised that they made this. I'm going to pick it up. So yeah, I picked it up, Beautiful Joe 2. I love the art style of it, and the gameplay is a lot of fun. Even though I haven't played 2 yet, but I have played the original. Then we get to the Genesis. So I'll start off with the cheapest one, which is just Miss Pac-Man here. As you can see, it was $4.99. Pac-Man it's Pac-Man. Everyone knows what Pac-Man is. And, there's nothing special about this game, but it's very cheap. And, it's just a great addition to any collection. You could always throw in Pac-Man and you will always have fun with it. Another game is Altered Beast. I remember playing this game at a friend's house. Why can I not open this? Whoa. Okay, there we go. Wouldn't open for some reason. Yeah, it comes with a manual and everything. I remember playing this at a friend's house when I was younger and not really, knowing much about it. Then again, I was young and I didn't really have much of a concept of video games back then. So I just remember kind of playing it and it existing. But I do know it's one of the considered classic Genesis games. And then we have the two big ones, which I got, which are Ghouls and Ghosts and Battletoads. And I believe, yep, manual in here. And manual in here. Excellent. So yeah, if I'm correct, I should have... here it is. I have Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, and now I have Ghouls and Ghosts for Genesis. And then I thought I had Battletoads. But looking around at my collection, I don't. So I decided to pick that up, and these were not super cheap, as you could see. Battletoads was $69, and Ghouls and Ghosts was $74. Altered Beast was $21, and Pac-Man was $5. But you know, when you have gift cards to spend, you spend them. So these will go on the shelf right back here, probably down here actually. Beautiful Joe's gonna go on that over there, and then I have all my 5200 games down here with a label maker because they don't have end labels. I wonder if I could buy like professionally built end labels for these. I'll have to look into like Etsy or something. But yeah, that's just pickups for this weekend. Nothing, you know, super insane, but more than usual and stuff like that. I've been playing the PS5 a lot, God of War, and it is a lot of fun. So I guess I'll do a mini review of that once I eventually get around to finishing it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This will be the first video of 2023. So, Happy New Year. Hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year's. And thank you very much for watching.